Hey y'all, my name is Pippa, and in today's video I'm going to show you my process of bleaching and dyeing my hair some new fun colors. I do this a lot, probably once a month or even more, and today I'm actually testing out a new dye that I've never tried before but I've heard great reviews on, which is the Iro dye, and I'm doing it in plum as well as pastel lavender. So those are the colors we're going with today. I'm not even sure exactly how I'm gonna put in my hair yet, like in what pattern or how I'm mixing them, but I'm excited. And then for bleach, I'm gonna be using my big old bucket of Quick Blue by L'Oreal. It's just a powder bleach. And I'm mixing that with the generic Sally Beauty 20 volume developer. And this is probably the most prepared I've ever been for hair dyeing. I usually never have gloves and I end up bleaching my literal thumbprints off, which is really scary to look at. So I got some gloves today, as well as a developer cap, so I don't have to use a Kroger bag, which is really exciting. Anyways, we just have our bowls ready and I'm gonna start mixing now. So let's get to it. For bleach, I usually do, since I don't have a lot of hair right now, I even just shaved off the sides. I'm gonna probably do 2.5 scoops of bleach and then eyeball the developer. You're just trying to get a nice creamy consistency, no chunks of bleach in there. You just want it smooth. So we're gonna go ahead and do that in this bowl right here. And I literally just scoop it, try to get as flat as possible against the side, and I'm gonna put that in this bowl now. So that's my first scoop. Go ahead and do the second scoop, and one more half scoop for good luck, because I always never make enough. So here we go. That's our three scoops of bleach. Put it lid back on for safety, of course. All right, so now we have to add the developer. And again, I never have like measuring cups. I'm literally in college, so this is in my dorm room, sitting on a towel, hoping I don't get bleach on everything, although I already have, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix in some developer. I actually regret putting in the powder first. I usually like putting in the developer because I see that usually there's some powder that doesn't get mixed in at the very bottom of the bowl, so I have to be a lot more careful that I'm incorporating it all when I do it at the bottom, but this seems to be mixing okay. I definitely think I need more developer because it's way too chunky right now, but we're gonna keep mixing and see how it turns out. The chunkier it is, or like the drier, I mean, it's just gonna dry out in your head quicker, and then when bleach dries, it just doesn't work at all, so. You want a nice creamy consistency for your bleach. That is ideal. That's when you know it's gonna work the best. I can't even express to y'all how excited I am to have gloves on while bleaching. I also have another pair so that I don't dye my hands like bright purple, which is another occurrence I have a lot. So this is looking a lot better. I added a little bit more developer in. I'm just trying to mix in everything, make sure there's no dried chunks at all. I might even add a little bit more developer because it's a little thick, but it's definitely almost there. I just found some powder at the bottom that I hadn't incorporated, so that's what I was talking about. Putting in the liquid first is usually a little bit easier. Yeah, I'm gonna mix in just a little bit more developer, try to get it a little creamier, not as whipped cream consistency. And that looks pretty good, I'd say. Perfectly mixed in, nothing on the bottom of the bowl, all incorporated, so that's good. All right, so now I'm gonna put gloves on and we're gonna start putting that all over my hair. And I'm gonna speed this part up because it's gonna take a while. So see you there. All right, y'all, and we are back. I just set a 35-minute timer on my phone. I'm just gonna wait and let this process. I totally gave up on the back of my head, so I'm really just praying to the gods for that one. I just used my hands and smeared it all over because I can barely do the back of my head ever. I don't know how people do it, to be honest. So I will see you guys in 35 minutes with the reveal of the blonde. Then I'm going to dry it and we're going to go straight into dyeing. Let's go. All right, y'all. My 35-minute timer just went off. So I'm going to go ahead and wash this out and I'll be back when it is all blonde, hopefully. All right, y'all. I am back with some updates. The bleach went pretty well. I definitely saw some pink in there, but that's not going to affect the purples whatsoever. So we're going to let my hair dry to about 50%, just when it's not stringy and wet and looks like I murdered it with bleach. And then we're going to start putting the color in. So get ready for that. Alrighty, y'all. I'm back. My hair's about 50% dry. It's still a little damp, but it's definitely dyeable. So that is okay. I'm going to put on my next pair of gloves because I'm not going to get my hands bright purple. And I am going to go straight into the dyeing process. I'm going to put that on time lapse as well, just so that it goes by a little quicker. But you'll see the end product, which is going to be fun. So, I'll see you then. Okay, my hair looks a little crazy right now, but hopefully I can say trust the process after this. I literally, the way I did it, one could call it avant-garde. I took my hands and I literally just like ran my fingers through my hair with different colors until everything was saturated. So hopefully it works out. But in 30 minutes, I'll be back. I'll wash out my hair and we will see the finished result together. So see you then. All right, y'all, I am back and the dye is now washed out of my hair. It's certainly something. We're going to see it when it's dried. That's going to take a bit because I don't have a blow dryer, but I'll be back with the final result at that point, and that will be the conclusion of this video. See you then. Okay, y'all, and this is the final look. It's not fully dry, but I was too lazy to wait till it's done. It's just a lot of purple and pink. That's pretty much the best way I can describe it. I definitely missed some patches, but I did do it all by myself. So, you know, that comes with it. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with the next hair color.